since we are using the flow through Dreamy Jade, our main DPS is obviously from flow through. The other skills are all considered as filler skills, and some are utility skills. So for the filler skill, we have Flow Up, Fly Knee Kick, Kidney Blow, Pivot Gunshot, Overheat, Overcharge, Beast Rush, and Rock Fist. And those skills, there's like 2 skills that I don't recommend you to use. One is Rock Fist. This one, I think you should never use this for filler because there's always like better choices. The other one I think will be Overcharge because the cast time is too long. So the ones that you probably want to focus on will be Overheat and Beast Rush, and probably Fly Knee Kick, but this one is like a personal preference because I like Fly Knee Kick the most. Beast Rush is a pretty good skill with pretty good board damage. The attack is 17.4k, and you have the iframe while you are doing this. And Overheat is just generally a very high damage skill, but you must use it with Cast Mastery 3 to cast it faster. The other skills, Flow Up, Fly Knee Kick, and Kidney Blow are all pretty good, with Fly Knee Kick doing the most damage, and Kidney Blow the second, and probably Flow Up the last. Problem with Flow Up is probably the slow cast time. But a good thing about Flow Up is that you can connect it with normal attack after it to cast a slightly faster overcharge. So what I usually do is that I will try to fit in 1 pivot gunshot per every flow through. Since I use pivot gunshot CD plate, so the CD is about the same with flow through after buffing, probably slightly faster. So what I do is I usually use Fly Knee Kick, then Pivot Gunshot, then the CD full flow through is back again. Then I use Beast Rush with Pivot Gunshot, or CN3, the Overheat plus Pivot Gunshot combo, and flow through with Pivot Gunshot, stuff like that. There's like 2 special combos that I also use, which is Fly Knee Kick plus Kidney Blow. This is used when the next skill I'm going to cast is the Overheat, CN3, so that the Pivot Gunshot won't be in CD. The other special combo is also Kidney Blow, but this time it's Kidney Blow plus Beyond the Wall plus Man to Man. This is a pretty high damage combo though, but the only problem with it is that the cast time is a bit long. But it gives you the high damage from the defensive ulti, and defensive ulti grant you receive damage reduction. So this is kind of useful in actual combat. In STG, I just use it as a filler because it's still better than Blow Up plus Pivot Gunshot. Another one I will use sometimes is Blow Up plus Overcharge when I really run out of skills to use. But I also usually avoid to use this because this one will waste around like 1 to 2 seconds of flow through CD. Okay, that's generally about the combos. Another thing to note that is, because you have Duck, bring any skill, you can just Duck plus Air Shot to avoid the attack. This works for any attack that's blockable. But the problem with using this is that you will have some DPS decrease because you need to do the air shot animation. And if you can tank the attack, then usually I probably will suggest that just tank the attack and continue DPSing, since Gear Step grants you the CM1 super armor, which is enough for you to tank most attack without getting hit away or getting knocked back. So yeah. For the CM2 Kidney Blow instant, what I usually do is I pair it up with Overclock Cast, or pair it up with either half a cast of Kidney Blow or Fly Knee Kick or Pivot Gunshot to cancel the animation. But just using it itself, it's fine. remember to duck after the kidney blow and INS the instant to make sure you get the CD reduction from it also. And ducking gives you like CD reduction for every skill except the awakening skill, if you don't know. Awakening skill and also overcharge and pivot gunshot and the 2 ultis. All the other Ruina skills can get the CD reduction from the Duck Awakening. So yeah. So here is some combo bit demonstrations. I won't start with combo first, I'm going to talk about a bug first. So, as some Ruina players might notice that currently the flying knee kick has some bugs, and since last patch there's a bug where the action speed plate doesn't work, but it's fixed in this patch, and the bug I'm talking about will be the flying knee kick second hit. So there is a way to cast your flying knee kick without bug, which is just holding the skill, which you can see holding the button, the normal attack button while you're casting the skill. You can see that the damage is normal, but however, if you do the second kick by clicking the normal attack button and not holding it, the second kick will do less damage. And another part of the bug is that if you cast it in air, even if you hold the button, the second hit will still sometimes will miss, and even if hit, it will do the normal attack damage instead of the flying kick attack. You see, there's the bug. So for flying kick, you must cast it on ground to avoid the no damage bug, and also to avoid the normal attack damage transfer bug. So yeah, this is the part about flying kick, and now is some combo demonstrations. So usually when we do, we start with rock away. And then the next thing we do is flow through, and then use the kidney blow instant canceling immediately, and you add your flash skill in. The first one I did is the flow through with CN3. Then the next one I'm going to do is flying knee kick with kidney blow. And there's like also you can do flying knee kick with pivot gunshot, and there is also flying knee kick with kidney blow, and there is also flying knee, not flying knee kick, I mean pivot gunshot. Sorry. There is also flow through with beach rush, which you can add pivot gunshot or don't add, depends on the situation. And there's like 2 special ones that I don't use that much, but they are still good. One is the kidney blow with ulti, defensive ulti. The other one is just flow up with overcharge. Let me demonstrate flow up with overcharge. As you can see, the cast time is a bit slow compared to the other combos, which is why I don't like to use it. You can also use flow up with pivot gunshot. So yeah. Okay, let me do the defensive ulti one now. This is a defensive ulti one. So yeah, here's the combo demonstration bits for you guys to see with the flying knee kick bug demonstration. So for gears and plates, for Ruina, the best goddess right now currently is the flow through set with flow through helmet and flow through shoe. The goddess cloth is optional. Personally, I don't see a very big difference using the goddess cloth or not using the goddess cloth. For flow through helmet and shoe, you will need the Ruina DJ, of course. And other than that, for the plates, you will want to use flow through +1, flow through CD plate. Personally, I prefer to use pivot gunshot CD plate. Then I like to use kidney blow action speed plate. I like flying knee kick a lot, so I use flying knee kick action speed plate also. The other plates you can consider are flow up CD plate, which some people use, and overheat action speed plate or overheat damage plate. Personally, I feel overheat action speed plate is better since you can use it as a quick burst. So other than that, in general for Ruina, gearing you will want to get at a lot of I will say Agivit, because Ruina is a class without self-heal. So it's better for you to have a lot of Agivit to make sure that your HP and defense is healthy enough for you to tank stuff. And since she is an ECJ class, so obviously you will need ECJ, and you will want to get a lot of the element jades if possible. And other stuff to talk about gears will be probably just focus on getting a full set of LJ first, then enhance the LJ first if you for farming nest. And then for plates, obviously you need to max your crit first. After maxing your crit, you will want to max your FD and CTD next. Then make sure that your defense is at a good spot, like maybe 70% up or even 85%, for you to tank boss attack so that you don't need to duck and airshoff everything. That's about it for the gear wise. Of course, the best option for accessories will be BDN. For now, it will be free set BDN if you have the Geriant Plus earrings or if you have Noble Geriant. If you don't have it, just use the BDN earring, preferably set 3. So yeah, for the other goddess parts that you can consider will be I'll say the EJ part, which is kidney blow. This one, Cosmic Blaster helmet and shoe, which you can use for the kidney blow EJ, and it also benefit your kidney blow instant and kidney blow together. So it's like probably the second best. But personally, I don't think the Ruina EJ will be stronger than the DJ even after nerf, because the EJ AoE seems like not that impressive, since you still need to get close to the boss for it to hit. And since it's a melee skill, you couldn't cast it as often as flow through if the boss moves away and stuff. So yeah. I'm still not too happy about the Ruina nerf. I think they nerfed too much, and also the fact that they nerfed the base damage of flow through is bad, because the EJ Ruina will also get affected, since you still need to cast flow through for what's called the element attribute debuff. Then if they nerf the base flow through, it means that the EJ and Ruina also get nerfed, because they must use flow through every 10 seconds for the debuff. So yeah. Glove-wise, I will say, personally, I think the Cosmic Blaster glove is the best. It's better than the Sonic Boom gloves because for DJ users, uh, Fofu doesn't really need that action speed. It's actually probably Kiniplo that needs the action speed. And also, since sometimes you can use flow through to hit boss if boss is very far away or in a place that you couldn't reach, if the glove triggered during that time, it will be a problem and a waste. So personally, I think for gloves, it shouldn't be on flow through. It should be on Cosmic Blaster, which is Kanipo. So yeah, this is for the gear wise.